Hey y'all, how are you? Welcome back, Jackson M. Haskell here. Little quick announcement. So the video coming after is on October 11th. We're going to be talking about um, Rise of Skywalker, which is, if you don't know, is the last Star Wars show. We're going to be movie. We're going to be covering for now. Which is really cool. But yeah, I'm really excited for that. And at this video coming on October 10th, we're talking about Season 2 of Star Wars Rebels Overview. Like I said, October 11th, the Rise of Skywalker movie. Pleased to announce that Season 3 of Star Wars Rebels out of 4, October 16th, which is really cool. That'll be the second to last season. And here we go. The first and second episode of Season 1 is called Siege of Lothal. They're episodes 16 and 17. They were directed by Bosco NG and Brad Rao, written by Henry Gilroy. June 20th, 2015. On orders, hunt down rebels, and especially Jedi among them. Darth Vader begins an oppressive campaign against Lothal's population in order to find a group. The Ghost Crew starts working with the wider rebel cells, but are divided between joining a larger network and waging open war on Empire or staying out of a large-scale conflict like fight. Situation even more complicated when Minister Makef Tua, fearing punishment for failing to neutralize the local rebels, tries to defect to them in order to escape Vader, offering to reveal the truth behind why the Emperor wants the planet. However, Vader uses this to his advantage and orchestrates Tua's murder by shuttle explosion, framing the rebels for the act and turning Lothal's population against them. The Ghost Crew tries to flee, but cornered by Vader, who injured Sabine and Kanan, nearly kills Ezra before they finally escape. After being smuggled off world by Lando Calrissian to escape the Empire, the demoralized crew meet up with Ahsoka's rebel cell, but Vader pursues them and proceeds to wipe out most of the rebel ships, discovering Ahsoka's presence during a mental encounter via the Force. Ahsoka is horrified to find that Vader is in fact her former master, and her mind is temporarily overwhelmed in the process. She later joins the Ghost Crew as they vow to join the wider fight. At the Empire, Darth Vader later reports Ahsoka's assistant Sidious, who issues Vader's new orders to best not one of his Inquisitors to capture the crew of the Ghost. Episode number 3, directed by Dave Filoni, Sergio Perez, written by Matt Nisovitz, October 14th, 2015, Lost Commanders. Having barely escaped the total destruction of the Rebel Cell Phoenix Squadron by Darth Vader, Ahsoka Tano sends a Ghost Crew to locate a former military commander somewhere in the Silo system who has knowledge of useful hideouts in the Outer Rim. The crew discovers the commander to be former clone trooper Captain Rex from Rebels and Bad Batch, accompanied by Commander Wolf and clone Commando Gregor. Kanan is immediately hostile as Sidious finds out about them being clones due to own Order 66. While Rex claims they removed their brain chips, Ezra negotiates with Rex for information linked to the bases. In return, Gregor lists him on the hunt by using Zev as a grid to catch the elusive Jupa. With the hunt successful, Rex holds up his end of the bargain deal, but Sabine discovers that Wolf betrayed the Ghost Crew's location to Empire. A skirmish with Imperial Trobe, having damaged the Phantom Shuttle. Crew is temporarily stranded with the clones waiting for an Imperial assault. Number 4, Relics of the Old Republic. Bosco NG directed it and Stephen Melching wrote it. October 21st, 2015, Episode 4. The Empire tracks the Lothal rebels to Silos. Admiral Constantine and Agent Catalyst arrive at Silos and capture the Jedi. Rex gives the Lothal rebels a data chip containing old Republic bases in the Outer Rim. Ezra tries to persuade the clones to join the rebellion, but Rex and the clones instead offer to delay the Empire so the Lothal rebels can escape. Agent Catalyst commands the clones hand over rebels, but when Rex refuses, Catalyst arrives with 3 AT-ATs, taking advantage of a sandstorm and the Force. Kanan, Ezra, and the clones use their AT-TEs main gun to destroy one of the AT-ATs. Meanwhile, Admiral Constantine is summoned away by Darth Vader. Instead of meeting him, Admiral meets the fifth brother, Inquisitor, who claims he will succeed where Callus and Constantine have failed. Lothal rebels prepare to leave on the Phantom, but Ezra is unwilling to leave Rex and the clones behind. Ezra's Keen Zeb commandeer one of the AT-ATs, turns weapons on Callus's AT-AT, which Rex destroys for critical hit. Callus feeds the battle on the speeder. Hera returns to pick up the clones, and the Ghost crew return to Rebel Flotilla. Lothal rebels and Rex unite with Ahsoka. Next up, always two there are. Brad Rao directed it, but Kevin Hobbs wrote it. October 28th, 2015. Zeb, Sabine, and Chopper, with Ezra volunteering to build avoid Kanan. Rex headed to an old Republic medical base in search for vital medical supplies, only to encounter a fifth brother and a seventh sister and another Inquisitor. Seventh sister captures Ezra and interrogates him about the whereabouts of Ahsoka Tano, while Sabine is also captured by the fifth brother. Zeb and Chopper eventually rescue him, and they all barely escape Inquisitors when head back to the Rebel fleet, where Ezra pointedly questions Kanan about the extra Inquisitors. Brothers of the Broken Horn. Saul Ruiz directed it. Bill Wolkoff wrote it. November 4th, 2015. Ezra receives a distress signal from Vizago's ship. Ezra and Chopper decide to see what happened. When they arrive, they find out the ship has been taken over by Hondo Onoka from Clone Wars, who claims to have won it from Vizago in a game of Sabacc. Ezra, assuming the name Lando Calrissian, works out a deal to help Hondo exchange some sorely needed power generators. Impressed with Ezra's skill, Hondo offers a place in his pirate crew. However, Ezra and Chopper discover Vizago imprisoned on the ship's brig, and Ezra helps him get back and helps developing a useful contact for the rebels. Wings of the Old Master is next. Dave Filoni and Sergio Pays directed it. Stephen Melching wrote it. November 11th, 2015. Phoenix Squadron tries to break an Imperial blockade in order to provide food supplies to those who need it, but their transport is destroyed and mission fails. Hera is tasked to go to the planet where atmosphere is very difficult to fly in and get a ship being built by a Mon Calamari named Corey, who can break the blockade. After nearly crashing her shuttle, Hera convinces Corey to pilot a ship called the Blade Wing, or B-Wing for short. The Blade Wing's B-Wing's firepower, Hera single-handedly destroys one of the Imperial blockade ships, allowing the Ghost to break the blockade and to deliver needed supplies. Next episode, Blood Sisters, directed by Bosco NG. Kevin Hobbs wrote it. November 18th, 2015. Sabine is sent by Hera to acquire an unknown information courier. She goes with Ezra and Chopper, and they find out the courier is a clunky droid. And they discover Ketsu Onyo, played by Gina Torres, an old friend of Sabine, who works as a bounty hunter and is now after the droid. When some stormtroopers begin to fire at them, Sabine and Chopper steal a ship and go off planet with the droid. Unfortunately, when Ezra left behind, Ketsu also escapes her own ship. After confrontation with Sabine, captures Chopper and team up the exchange droids for activity. Lost the attention of an Imperial cruiser, and two team up to escape by setting charges on the stolen ship. Sabine is knocked out, also banded with the ship, but Ketsu saves her, and the explosion allows them to fly a droid to a secret location and rejoin Ezra and Hera before Ketsu leaves on better terms with Sabine. Stealth Strike. Brad Rao directed it, written by Matt Nistovitz, November 25th, 2015. Ezra and Commander Sato are captured with a new Imperial weapon, an experimental air-tractor class Star Destroyer, generates gravity strong enough. Both ships out of hyperspace. Hera sends Kanan, Rex, and Chopper to rescue them using a stolen shuttle, stormtrooper armor, and Rex's knowledge of Imperial codes and protocols to infiltrate the interceptor. Although Kanan lingering suspects Rex initially hampers the mission, Ezra and Chopper head to the reactor to sabotage the interceptor, but Rex is captured as soon as he and Kanan escort Sato and his crew to a shuttle. Kanan heads back to rescue Rex, but they deploy and escape pod. As Chopper sabotages and causes the gravity well projectors to overload, pulling other Imperial cruisers towards the injector and destroying it. And this is the last episode to take place in 4 BBY. Number 10. Future of the Force. Directed by Saul Ruiz, written by Bill Wolkoff. December 2nd, 2015. Ahsoka informs Kanan that she's continuing investigating on a Sith Lord Darth Vader, and finding information on him is difficult. In the meantime, she's word 2 sets of coordinates across the Imperial net. She heads to look at one of them. Why? Dispatching Kanan, Ezra, Zeb, and Chopper to the other. Ahsoka arrives at the location first, a ransacked passenger ship adrift in space, and finds signs of weapon damage all over it. The lone survivor, a grandmother, claims 2 red blades kidnapped her children from her and disappeared. Ahsoka from scene of their destination at a distant planet when 2 Inquisitors are involved. Zeb and Chopper locate the Inquisitors' fighters at the spaceport, claim the babies stored in one of them before destroying them. By Ezra, Kanan and Ezra find distressed mother of the second child. Chopper takes the first shot at the Phantom shuttle, while Zeb encounters the Inquisitors on the street after leaving a fleeing droid at the second baby. Kanan, Zeb, and Ezra discover the children are Force sensitive and were targeted by the Inquisitors to ensure that they don't become Jedi. They attempt to lose the Inquisitors through a housing block on their way back to the shuttle, but are overwhelmed. Ahsoka appears and easily defeats both of the Inquisitors, while the rest escape, using the Force to jump up and join them in the shuttle as it passes overhead. Rebels escape, and up and up from one of the sisters' probe droids hears Ezra saying they're going to planet Garel. This is the first episode that takes place during 3 BBY. Number 11, Legacy. Mel Zier wrote it and directed it, Henry Gilroy wrote it, December 9th, 2015. Ezra has a vivid dream about his parents, which he's convinced has a vision, which will lead him to discover the defeat. Hera and Kanan reveal they have spent secretly months investigating the Imperial prison, and they heard about a recent prison break as the Ghost prepares to return to the Lothal to investigate Ezra's visions. The Imperial fleet arrives at Garel based on intelligence from the Seven Sisters probe droid. Ezra and Kanan escape to Lothal and the Phantom, while the Ghost remains to assist the escape of the Rebel fleet. On Lothal, Ezra follows a Lothcat, who appeared in his dreams to prisoner X-10, one of the escapees, who was a former governor of Lothal, Ryder Azadi. Azadi tells Ezra his parents heard his broadcast and inspired him to organize a prison break, which he had escaped, but Ezra's parents were killed during the breakout. While saddened at his parents' death, Ahsoka Ezra takes solace in what as they heard his message, and Kanan comforts him by telling him his parents live on inside him. Number 12, A Princess on the Lothal. Bosco Ng directed it, written by Stephen Melching, January 20th, 2016. While Ezra grapples with news about his parents, Rebels make plans with Senator Bail Organa to secure 3 much-needed cruisers. Leading the mission is an agent handpicked by the Senator, his daughter, Princess Leia Organa. Leia meets up with Kanan and Ezra and plans to have the Rebels steal her ship so as not to reveal her Alderaan support. However, the plans are thwarted when the Rebel Imperial security proves much stronger than expected, freeing back up the rest of the Ghost crew, rescuing Azadi from Imperial patrol. In the process, Leia then inspires the crew to come up with plans to steal the cruisers, with Leia distracting guards while the Phantom provides air support. Azadi disables the gravity locks on the cruisers. Plan is a success, with the Rebels stealing all 3 cruisers, while Leia blames the Imperials for their future protecting them. Despite the actions of Leia and Rebels, Azadi decides to join the cause. Number 13, Protectors of the Concordia Dawn. Brad Rao directed it, written by Henry Gilroy and Kevin Hobbs, January 27, 2016. When with Empire tightening to cordon on Lothal, Rebels look up for a new supply route. Hera and Sabine head out to the world of Concord Dawn to work out safe passage from Protectors, a Mandalorian faction that controls the planet world. However, the Protectors reveal that they have decided with the Empire and immediately attack. Hera and Sabine escape, but Hera is critically wounded. Kanan and Sabine return to Concord Dawn, Kanan still wanted to negotiate with the Protectors, and Sabine wanted to get revenge for Hera. Discovered the Protectors' leader, Van Rao, played by Kevin McKidd, is being bribed by the Empire. Kanan meets Rao, revealing he saved his life during the Clone Wars. Meanwhile, Sabine attempts to sabotage the Protectors' fighters, but is caught. She reveals the Protectors are seized from Hills Vizsla and challenges Rao to a single combat, working together. Kanan and Sabine capture Rao, who agrees to allow the rebels St. Patrick to conquer Dawn. Next episode, number 14, Legends of Lasat. Saul Ruiz directed it. Matt Nishvitz wrote it. February 3rd, 2016. Belonging to Hondo, the Ghost crew rescues the pair of Lasats from Imperial custody. Chava, the Wise, and Gron, who both recognize Zeb as the captain of Lasan. Honor Guard. Chava and Gron explain that they are searching for the mythical world of Lyra San, where the surviving Lasat can find refuge. However, Zeb is reluctant to help due to his guilt or ability to protect Lasan from the Empire. With some encouragement from Ezra, Zeb transforms his bow rifle into its true form and combines it with Chava's staff, revealing Lyra San's replacement in uncharted wild space. How they find a way blocked by a dense cluster of black holes, while agent counts perceives them. Trusting in Chava's wisdom, Zeb uses energy from his bow rifle to create a protective field around the ghosts, allowing them to negotiate and get the black holes cluster safely. On their side, they found the world of Lyra San, which is the true home of the Lathan people. After dropping off Chava and Gron, Zeb decides to ghosts in order to find more supplies of flowers and guide them to Lyra San. It is the episode about the ancient name of the forces revealed by Chava, calling the light side of the Ashla and the dark side of the Bogon, and repeated by Bendu on Athlon in a later season episode of Rebels. The Call. Matt Alzier directed it. Bill Wolkoff wrote it. February 10th, 2016. The Ghost Crew is on a mission to capture a fuel shipment from the Mining Guild to the Empire in order to restart the Rebels' fleet. On dwindling supplies while traveling to the Guild's asteroid refinery, the Ghosts encounter a flock of Purgo space-traveling creatures whom Hera considers dangerous. They're not really later on. However, Ezra establishes contact with them through the Force and learns that his crew and the Purgo are actually the same basic goal, if for slightly different priorities. Upon reaching the Mining Guild base, the crew finds the Mining Guild attempt to exterminate the Purgo. Keenan pleads to raid the base and steal the shipment, while igniting the rest of the fuel to create diversion. However, Ezra stops him when he realizes the Purgo also needed fuel. It appears that the Mining Guild's forces will overwhelm the crew. Purgo arrive and attack the Mining Guild, giving the crew the time they need to escape with the fuel. As the Ghost flies away, the crew witnesses the Purgo go into hyperspace, confirming rumors say migratory species are capable of faster than light travel without technology. Homecoming. Bosco Ng directed it. Stephen Melching wrote it. February 17th, 2016. Episode 16. In order to find a safe shelter for fighters, the rebels plan to capture Imperial carrier, currently stationed above Ryloth, Hera's home planet. In order to pull off the mission off, the Ghost crew contacts Hera's father, being Twilight resistance fighter Sham Syndulla. However, Cham desires to destroy the carrier as it demonstrates a power. Now, we got released the capture. Hera later tells Ezra that she and her father are not on the best of terms, as Hera believes. Cham is obsessed with the Twilight resistance, while Cham believes Hera's faith in their rebellion is misguided. Piloting and captured a TIE bomber, Hera successfully infiltrates the crew, and Cham sees in the carrier, but Cham and the team pursues him and moves to destroy the carrier. Ezra uses a Jedi mind trick on the captain to have the crew abandon the ship, while Zeb and Sabine subdue Cham's men. Hera convinces Cham to help her destroy a pursuing Imperial cruiser demonstration Cham wanted. After adding the carrier to the rebel fleet, Hera and Cham reconcile before parting ways. Honorable ones. Brad Rao directed it. Kevin Hobbs wrote it. February 24th, 2016. The Ghost crew receive a tip about Imperial activity around the planet Geonosis and go to investigate, only to find the planet completely devoid of life and evidence of a large weapon having been constructed in orbit. When the crew boards one of the abandoned construction modules, they're ambushed by Agent Callus. Most of the crew is able to escape back to the ship, but Zeb is forced to escape, taking an escape pod. Callus pursues Zeb into the pod, which gets damaged during a struggle, and the pair crash land on one of Geonosis' icy moons. Callus' leg is injured in the crash, and he and Zeb are forced to work together to survive by fending off hostile monsters and climb out of the cage they're trapped in. During this, Callus to Zeb, he respects the Lasats as warriors, but it's like some dude her squad being wiped by the Lasat. He also reveals he did not agree with the Empire's decision to exterminate the Lasats, as the bow rifle that was stolen from the dead Lasat guard was actually given to him by the guard after defeating him in an honorable duel. Upon reaching the surface, activate their temporary emergency responder. Ghost crew rescue Zeb short after Callus wishes to take his chances and wait for Imperial shuttle. Asks to be a rebel prisoner, and both he and Zeb part ways. Both need to have respect for each other. Returning to the Star Destroyer, Callus is agreed rather coldly by Imperial standards. Episodes of him concluding with him sitting in his quarters deep in thought. Shroud of Darkness, episode 18. Saul Ruiz directed it. Henry Gilroy wrote it. March 2nd, 2016. Ezra and Kanan are facing off with Inquisitors again. Decides it's not safe for them to be around the rebels while they are being targeted by Empire. Decides to get advice from Ahsoka. On her advice, 3 set up for the Jabba Temple on Lothal, where each has a separate vision. Ezra, Master Yoda, Kanan, the Temple Guard, who's testing him, and Ahsoka up Anakin/Vader. As the Inquisitors check the group's plan and force their way inside, Ezra is told by Yoda to find Malachor. Kanan is warned by that guard, who reveals himself as a former Grand Inquisitor, to beware. Ezra joins the dark side during dubbing Kanan the official rank of Jedi Knight, a rank he was never able to achieve due to the execution of Order 66 and the extermination of the Jedi Order. During her vision, Ahsoka faces her guilt for not being present over the fall of the Jedi, while also accepting from her master Anakin Skywalker has become the Sith Lord, Darth Vader. To escape as the chains of the temple guards hold off the Inquisitors, Vader and Empire's forces arrive at the temple as Ahsoka informs Ezra that Malachor is not a person but a place. Episode 19, Forgotten Droid. While on the mission to steal fuel, Chopper steals a replacement truck for her original leg. Chopper is separated from the Ghost crew and finds himself being stranded on an Imperial freighter. He is eventually discovered by the ship's inventory droid AP5, who does not report him upon finding out Chopper is a veteran of the Clone Wars just like him. AP5 complains to Chopper that the Empire does not appreciate his previous role as a strategist, and the freighter crew constantly mistreats him. Chopper removes AP5's restraining bolt, and the crew work together to trap the crew in the cargo hold and detach it from the ship. Chopper makes contact with the Ghost crew, and AP5 warns that the Empire knows his destination. Set up a trap. AP5 is shot by a freighter captain as he transfers new coordinates, but the Ghost crew hit him using parts on the leg Chopper stole. Mystery of Chopper's Base. Bosco NG directed it, written by Stephen Melching. March 23rd, 2016. After finally finding a planet that is safe from Empire, the Rebels fleet lands. Set up the base. However, one of the Skrull scouts was missing after setting up a sensor beacon. Sabine and Rex go to investigate when they're attacked by a swarm of Krykna spiders. Sabine is rescued by the Ghost crew, but Rex is captured by the spiders. The crew follows him and rescues Rex, but can't escape upon learning that the spiders have trapped the Ghost with Reb. Sabine discovers the spiders cannot go near the sensor beacons that they have set up, using one of them to warn them away, while the rest of the crew cuts the web and escapes back at the base. Instead of abandoning the planet, Rebels use their sensor beacons as a makeshift barrier to keep the spiders away. Ezra, Kanan, and Ahsoka decide to head for Malachor to find a way to deal with the Inquisitors. This is going to be the last episodes of Season 2. Twilight and the Apprentice. Dave Filoni directed it. It's 2 episodes. Dave Filoni, Simon Kinberg, and Stephen L. Stringfellow writers. March 30th, 2016 for both. Ahsoka, Ezra, Kanan, and Chopper arrive in Malachor, the Sith world. Long forbidden by the Jedi, in search of knowledge, discovering a cavern within a Sith temple amidst the site of an ancient battlefield between the Sith and the Jedi who use cross-guard lightsabers. Seen brought by a new Inquisitor, the 8th brother, who is hunting a mysterious hermit calling himself the Old Master. When Ezra encounters a hermit, he reveals himself to be a Maul, played by Sam Witwer, offers to help Ezra get into the temple, aiding him in discovering a Sith holocron. When the other Inquisitors arrive and alert Darth Vader of the presence, Ezra convinces the group to work together, despite of Kanan's fear that Maul is corrupting his student, allowing him to finally kill 3 Inquisitors. However, Maul soon betrays the group and blinds Kanan with his lightsaber, feeling his true intentions of making Ezra his apprentice. Although sightless, Kanan dons a mask of the fallen Jedi temple guard and throws Maul from the top of the temple. Ahsoka finally faces Darth Vader, who has cornered Ezra destroys his lightsaber and comes to terms with his identity as Anakin Skywalker as he engages him in a duel. While Kanan and Ezra resume the Sith holocron, unable to abandon her old master, Ahsoka stays with the crumbling temple and stalls Vader while Ezra, Kanan, and Chopper flee the planet and reunite with the Ghost Crew. Maul flees Malachor on one of the Inquisitor's ships, while Vader, who survived the destruction of the temple, walks away as Conver watches from above. An unknown fear is seen limping into the shadows as the Ghost Crew tries to cope with the losses. Ezra continues to meditate on the Sith holocron and finally succeeds in opening it. This is the last episode to take place in series 3 BBY. Spoilers, Ahsoka does survive. But yeah. Like I said, the video coming after this, October 11th, is also our next Star Wars content, Rise of Skywalker, which is cool. Almost 10 years old, which is crazy. Or not 10 years, 5 years. Crazy. Then season 3 of Rebels, October 16th, 2024, and we're gonna be finishing Rebels this month. So we have like 30, 40 episodes to go. And I hope you all enjoy. Bye-bye.